What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and for a long time we have been talking about the ideological infestation of all forms of entertainment, where now every single decision as to who's cast, what gets made, is seen through this lens of what is your skin color, what is your sexuality, what is your gender, instead of the desire to just tell a story that impacts everyone. And now we're seeing that at a level that is past a meme. It is further than a meme at this point, because now we're saying that black lead characters aren't black enough because they don't act black enough. That's literally what the BBC is telling you right now. And it's, again, I wish it were funnier. I wish this headline were funnier, but it's actually reality. Idris Elba's character isn't black enough, says BBC diversity chief. Now, Idris Elba is the character, the person who, when so many people think about like a black lead character, that's almost immediately the answer that comes. Oh, Idris Elba would be perfect for that role. So it's ironic that now the BBC, the head of diversity at BBC, is saying characters like Idris Elba in Luther, he's not black enough and we need to do better. Now, this is from geeksandgamers.com. Shout out to my man Lyndon Hall for this article. Guys, go to geeksandgamers.com, sign up for a free account. You can also, there's premium options there, all of that stuff. You've heard it before. We are doing big things at Geeks and Gamers, and I cannot wait for what's in the future. But let's look at this headline. Well, let's look at the article. BBC's diversity chief Miranda Whalen claims that Idris Elba's character in the TV series Luther isn't black enough to be real because, quote, he doesn't have any black friends and doesn't eat any Caribbean food. Again, sounds like a joke. Sounds like a Babylon Bee article, but no, this is reality. This is the BBC, and this is the entertainment industry. It's not just the BBC. This is how they think in Hollywood as well. It's across all of our entertainment, whether you're talking about sports, whether you're talking about movies, television, video games. These people, these ideologically driven people, have taken over and have positions in power in several of these places. And this is the kind of shit that they're pushing. She ended the statement by saying this strong black male lead character doesn't feel authentic. And I want to go to the actual quotes over here on the Daily Mail. You can see, of course, there's Idris Elba cemented his status as a worldwide star by picking up a Golden Globe among other gongs for his depiction of the obsessive John Luther between 2010 and 2019. And this role is really what catapulted him in a lot of ways into the public eye. This is the diversity chief, Miranda Whalen. Maybe she thinks that she is an authentically black person. I think we're having gatekeeping of who feels authentically black. Evidently, you're only black if you have a bunch of black friends, don't talk to any white people, any Caribbean food. I don't know. Let's read further. Let's see the exact quotes. I would hate to take her out of context. She said, when Luther first came out, everybody loved the fact that Idris Elba was in there, a really strong black character lead. We all fell in love with him. Who didn't, right? But after you got into about the second series and got kind of like, okay, he doesn't have any black friends, he doesn't eat any Caribbean food, this doesn't feel authentic. Now listen, I don't live over there in England. I don't live in Great Britain. Maybe it's different over there. But for me, in my experience in America, I can't say that Caribbean food is tied in so closely to being a black person. I'm pretty sure all the black people I know, they're black, but not because of the food that they eat. Imagine if I substituted in something else instead of Caribbean food, something that you might consider stereotypical. I think I'd get a lot of blowback, wouldn't I? But this is fine. It's fine for the BBC diversity chair, who's a black woman, to say that Idris Elba isn't black enough because he doesn't eat the right food on this show. This is fucking insane. Casting more black directors was part of the solution, she added, but Luther's creator and writer Neil Cross expressed surprise, insisting that Elba only took the role in the first place because race was not considered important to the character. Mr. Cross, who is white, yeah, we gotta say that, said, I have no knowledge or expertise or right to try to tackle in some way the experience of being a black man in modern Britain. It would have been an act of tremendous arrogance for me to try to write a black character. We would have ended up with a slightly embarrassed, ignorant, middle-class, white writer's idea of a black character. I'm gonna be honest, the description that the diversity chief gave seems kind of like that. Oh, well, we got to make sure he has a bunch of black friends, that he eats the right type of food. Otherwise, people aren't even going to know he's black. Spoiler alert, I think people will be able to tell. I think people have been able to tell that Idris Elba is a black man in Luther. That's just my guess, though. That's just my guess. I wouldn't want to speak for everyone. But let's get back to the Geeks and Gamers article. The BBC announced there would be committing £100 million of our commissioning budget over the next 3 years on diverse content. After appointing Miranda in February 2020, this is the first step in a groundbreaking new diverse direction of BBC content viewers can expect in the future. So if this is the future of the BBC, defining characters based only on who their friends are and what they eat, then I think a lot of people are not going to be interested. We already know that a lot of people are tuning out of the BBC, that a lot of people are cutting their license to the BBC because they don't want to put up with this shit anymore. They don't want to have to pay this fucking garbage, because if this is what it's about, if it's about defining characters completely by their race and going further than that and defining that race only by the people you talk to and what you eat, then I think people are finally going to see that the BBC is over. Just like all of traditional entertainment, just like the mainstream sports media, just like traditional Hollywood entertainment, these leftist echo chambers that people are sick and tired of. It's not that people want the opposite content. It's not like people only want content from this like very far right point of view or something like that. No. People just want content that is for everyone, and to stop making everything focused on race, gender, and sexuality, because that's what it is. It doesn't matter what kind of story you want to tell, you need to check off these boxes in order to get your shit made, because it's not about a story anymore in Hollywood or in video games or in television. It is about a narrative, and that's the big problem. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Tell me, I want to know, do you think that Idris Elba is black enough? Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.